I've been on this side many times before. Remember, I just hold on for a lot of people. So
right.
I do that, sometimes I just be on this side.
Oh, so it feels normal then?
Yeah, just prolong the background a little bit. Right.
That sound good then?
Yeah.
Are you sure that's
so
good?
people can hear us properly sometimes.
I want to make sure they hear, man. I want to make sure they hear me today.
You on the main mic. You control the board now today. Today's your day.
Good. A different in front here, but I feel like I could just do what I want. To do what I want.
Nah, do
Don't say what I want to. Have you can't cut it today, you know?
Okay. The views of David Welch is not the views of Heavy. Nor the Talk City 91.1 FM. Nor the views of the callers who call it in. It's not the views. I'm going to put my disclaimer one time.
You're putting in the disclaimer.
One time.
The disclaimer out there.
No, you can go ahead and say we were.
All right. So we starting. Good evening again to everyone joining. Those of you on the nation's roadways. Listen, Heavy. A lot of people has listened to this show, Heavy. I surprised. I don't know if it's me or it's you. It's you.
It's you.
No. It can't be me.
You are more social media following than me.
I still don't think it's me. I think it's you, boy, Heavy boy, because I went to an event there just before coming here. The Honorable Minister of Justice, Devish Maharaj.
Right.
He went to IV Center there, IV facility. Around where is the Icon Plaza?
Yeah.
Boy, inside there, big boy. It's real nice.
Uh-huh.
I don't know if you need any. Is IV?
I never went there. But the Aranguez Plaza.
Yeah, the Aranguez Plaza, man.
Oh, that was part of Regional Corporation and things?
It's a new plaza at the building.
Is that a new plaza? Across the highway?
Yeah.
Oh, that one you're talking about. Okay, cool.
So I was just there with Minister of Justice.
Right.
And by real people, I walking through the facility, right?
Right.
And on any rate, the Talk City, you on Talk City 68. I said that'll be heavy. All right, well, we're starting off good. Good evening to everyone joining the live right now across on social media. Talk City 91.1 FM on all social media pages. We coming off the heels. The news today, though, Heavy.
Right.
It's about a former Prime Minister. That's the news today.
Uh-huh.
The news is involving a former Prime Minister talking about the current Prime Minister in a very nasty way. He called her, and I quote, a jammet. Jammet, and the underlying word that he using there, and I like that he did the disclaimer at first, is a prostitute. And we know what a prostitute is.
All right, I'm going to go in the dictionary and see the meaning of jammet.
You want me to pull it up too?
I don't think it has jammet in the dictionary.
I don't think so, because it's
a colloquial term.
term.
Yeah, it's a local. It means the woman of the night.
No. I don't mean the woman of the night. I'll go pull it up for you.
It means woman of the streets.
I don't mean woman of the streets. I'll pull it up for you.
Pull it up for me.
I'll pull it up for you.
What for educational purposes, we're going to get the meaning of jammet.
All right.
Right? So
you want to be nice.
No, because we need to inform you. We are young people listening, eh?
Yeah.
There are children listening to this show. This show is a very educational show.
No. As Stephen Reese said, and I will quote.
Yeah.
Your child know when not to watch or listen to radio. You know, there's certain hours in the day, and the hour right now that we in is not the best of hours. You know, it's not the best of time. If you understand me holistically, for the world,
yes,
right? Information is important. So I'm gonna tell you, jammet. Looking for just one word: prostitution, prostitute. That is what he. Calling my Prime Minister, your Prime Minister, our Prime Minister.
Is that the definition there on Google?
All right. Jammet or jammet, it have two different spellings. You can spell it Jammette or Jammet. Right?
Yeah.
Is a Trinidad and Tobago term historically referring to a woman from a lower social class. He done start bad there already. Because Kamala Persad-Bissessar is that of a higher class than Sharon Rowley itself.
How many glasses case in the corner?
Right?
Yeah.
I can get that for you.
All right.
We're here, man.
Yeah,
you don't need to hear what your glasses.
No. Go ahead.
All right?
Yeah.
Sharon not of a higher class or lower class?
When it says Sharon, who Sharon are talking about?
It could be plenty Sharons.
Oh, okay.
It don't need to be a particular Sharon.
And you just read the definition and then we will move on.
Often used to describe someone considered loud, presumptuous, or loose. Originating from the French, all right, it's a French word. Mm-hmm. It describes those from the 19th century urban working class, particularly involved in early jammet carnival. Similar terms include sketel, jagabat, strumpet. What is this? Wow. Junglist. I can't see the next one on the radio.
I can't see the next one on the radio.
But it has been used in heated political rhetoric to attack.
All right, second.
No, hold on, huh? Because this is what Google's saying now, huh? Google's saying it has been used in heated political rhetoric to attack female politicians. They should take off the S, make it singular, suggesting a lack of refinement or respectability.
Wow.
You will be nice, so you could start off being nice if you want.
No, I will not come down to the gutter of the former. He has no decorum. He's not statesman. That is not a statesman. It's not statesman-like of him. And it shows that he's arrogant. He's disrespectful. Right? There's an article that is right now where the St. Lucian, this is a solution paper, it's called the St. Lucian Patriot.
Yeah.
And it's saying what was said is not just offensive, it is a disgrace to the public life and to leadership and to the very idea of respect in the Caribbean political culture. And they're referring to former PM calls the current PM a jammet. Right? So the article goes on to say, when a former prime minister like Keith Rowley chooses to publicly refer to the sitting prime minister, Kamla Persad-Bissessar, using a term like jammet, he is not engaging in political critique. He is engaging in derogatory.
Don't worry. Yeah.
Right? Jammet is not a neutral word. It's a historical loaded sexual derogatory insult aimed at women. It is meant to diminish, to shame, and is to strip a woman of dignity.
Yeah.
It is rooted in classism, misogyny, and a long tradition of policing women's behavior and worth. So what does it say for a former head of government? When a former head of government reaches for a word like that, it says that when he faced with a woman in power, he defaults not to policy arguments, not to leadership comparison, not to vision, but to insults. It says that despite holding the highest office in the land, he is willing to drag the political discourse into the gutter.
You nice.
You going in the gutter?
I going in the gutter with him,
David.
No. Here's the reason,
I
right?
hold you in high esteem.
Because in a suit, I can take it off now.
You want to go in the gutter, man?
I go in there.
You're going down in the gutter.
Here's why I go in there.
You're going to get your boots dirty.
No, here's why. Here's why I go in there, right?
Okay.
When he was prime minister between the period 2015 to 2020,
right?
I say, you know what? In order to defeat a man like that, we go stay above.
Stay above.
We go fight from on top.
Yeah.
Right?
You hit below the belt.
No. We wasn't going down there.
Yeah.
We did the diplomatic thing.
Right.
We went out and we protest. Rowley must go.
Yeah.
Bridget must go. All of that happened. All right? You know what Trinidadians went out and do? Even as he called Kamla Persad-Bissessar back then when she was opposition at jammet, he called her the worst of names. He said, just drink your rum and get out my face. Don't forget them things, you know.
Right.
Don't forget he said that as UNC like to build a house or have the offices or the you know I'm talking about upstairs rum shop. That's where that come out from, you know.
Yeah.
We stayed above. The UNC rised above that kind of nasty hate from the PNM. You know what the country went out and do in 2020? They vote for a nasty man like Keith Christopher Rowley. That's who they went out and vote for. Right? After 2020, watch now, the whole of UNC was like, oh God, Kamala, you can't win, you can't beat him. It had all types of persons coming up saying, yeah, vote for me instead. Kamala must go. That happened, huh?
Yeah.
The UNC had internal battles that they were fighting, saying that Kamala Persad-Bissessar cannot defeat Keith Christopher Rowley. You know why? Because UNC rose above. UNC is a party that people just look at and say, you have to do better, or I will judge you harder. Look at the economy today. Oh, look at the country today. They're judging the UNC harder than they judge the PNM. That's a fact, right? And again, the UNC always rises above. But this time around, you see, now that we here and we seat in government, and Kamala Persad-Bissessar is the Prime Minister of Trinidad and Tobago, what you will not have now are persons that always say, I would always say, we could rise above, or had to be a statesman now, had to be different now. No. We have to secure what we have. And what we have is a future for Trinidad and Tobago. That's what we could see, right? And if we could see a future, we must fight for that future. An idiot or an imbecile like Keith Christopher Rowley could not and should not be able to come on social media and feel free to bad talk or to degrade, downgrade the Prime Minister of this republic, Kamala Persad-Bissessar, and call her not a jammet, that's not what he mean. He meant a prostitute. Referring to Kamala Persad-Bissessar, SCMP, the first ever female Prime Minister to the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago, and then the first one to win again in Trinidad and Tobago, referring to that, I'm not going to call her that, but referring to her, SC, Senior Counsel, MP, Member of Parliament, as a jammet, as a prostitute. I go in the gutter for that imbecile, for that idiot. I go in the gutter with him. I going down there with him.
You're going there.
I go in there.
You're going to get your boots
because Kamala Persad-Bissessar expect us to go there for her, to fight for her, and we'll fight for her because she's fighting for us. In everything that is going on in this country right now, Kamala Persad-Bissessar, as a senior counsel, as a prime minister, is fighting for a future for Trinidad and Tobago, not just for me, but for your PNM babies too. I'm talking to the opposition now. For them as well.
Please clarify, because when I say for them PNM, please clarify.
For Penelope Beckles and for PNM people in PNM areas. Okay. All right? Because that's who she fighting for as well. Yes. You can't tell me that if we get dragon or when we get dragon is only UNC gonna benefit. The narrative painted by the opposition leader Penelope Beckles is that Kamala Persad-Bissessar and UNC only fighting for UNC people, when she runs across to the USA. As though it's only UNC going to benefit. That's a lie, Heavy. That's a lie. How is it only UNC going to benefit? How is it only UNC benefiting from Cuba? The idiot Rowley, hold on. Rowley didn't open Cuba. He couldn't do it. He left it abandoned. Or he didn't commission it. Only COVID-19, he suddenly decided to say, yeah, we go open it as a thing for COVID people. Hospital. Right, as a COVID hospital. Right? He couldn't do anything about it. He didn't do anything about it. A prime minister, he changed his name because he couldn't go with the Indian name. And I realized yesterday when I say that, some people come and attack me and say, you're against your own race. But the reality is the Indians really do better for this country. Right? When Kamala Persad-Bissessar reopens or rededicated the Cuba multi-trading facility and make it into what it's supposed to be, how is that lady a jammet for that? How? How is it that you could see and you could watch and bad talk Kamala Persad-Bissessar and think you could step in her shoes? You as a former prime minister, that's how you describe, and it's not the first time, We allowed that man, to call Kamala Persad-Bissessar a jammet or a prostitute already, And and we didn't take to the streets and demand he had as we didn't want to kill him politically, you understand, right? We didn't demand that he apologize. He feels he can come today and talk about Kamala Prasad Bisesa like that, or he feels entitled because he thinks this country is still a set of docile people that will just listen to him and then come out and vote for he again or vote for PNM, or we allowing that to happen. That's not so, brother. That's not so. I'm a little. No, sorry.
No, I live in LA around because I realize you're emotional and you're fiery this evening. You came out rowdy high on your towards this evening. You're ready for fight this evening.
It's not just emotion,
right?
Heavy.
No, I want to engage the conversation here right now before we go to the
yeah. We are going to some breaks.
Just now, I want to engage the conversation here right now, and I want to ask you a question. Why do you think Rowdy called that press conference? Or Rowdy called that interview with the Prime Minister, with the former Prime Minister?
I think it's because of that list and what Kamala have on that list. I really feel is that.
If it is
but
that,
we got to get to that after the break, boy.
Okay.
All right, yeah, we got to do it.
Well, take the break, and when you come back, we will go into that.
Yes, 6:23 right now in the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago. Get ready to call in. All right, 622-4911.
We're taking calls. We're taking a break.
We're going to the break, but telling them get ready to call. All right, so get ready to call 622-4911. So we're going for a quick commercial break. When we come back, we'll deal with some more.
All right, cool.
Across City 91.1, thought-provoking conversations, bold perspectives, voices you trust. Talk City 91.1 is launching bigger, bolder, and more powerful than ever before.
Yes, Talk City 91.1 FM.
A brand new era of talk radio is here. With voices you know, trust, and respect. Get ready for an all-new lineup of the very best in talk. Andy Williams, Lennox Smith, Stephen Reese, Mr. X, Derek Charbodi, Roland Stewart, Sharon Farfan, Sudath Prasad, Heavy Duty, Alex Asing, Karen Francisco, Cherry Lean Lewis, Short Pants, and more of the voices shaping the national conversation. From hard-hitting current affairs to real community issues, culture, politics, social development, and the stories that matter most to you. This is where Trinidad and Tobago comes to talk.
It's all good right here on Talk City 91.1, where we're going to give you something new, something hot every day, Monday to Friday.
Listen on 91.1 FM and connect on Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok. New shows, new features, big giveaways. Talk City 91.1, your city, your voice.
Hey, up for this exciting challenge? Confident about your business? If you are, the 1020 feature is just for you. It's where you give your customers 10 reasons in 20 seconds why they should shop by you. This fun-filled feature will be captured, packaged, and aired on television and promoted on social media simultaneously. Small, medium, and large businesses call or WhatsApp 764-3378 or 313-4215. Let's feature your business. 1020 with Junior K. It's affordable, effective, and fun.
Yes, yes.
This is about creating opportunity through responsible.
Oh, I pulled the wrong thing. All right. Don't worry. We good. We welcome back Trinidad and Tobago Enco 2 is this one, right? Yeah. All right. My apologies. Yeah, we're not learning the board there now. We're not learning the board. We're back.
You're not learning the board. So, I was asking why you think Rowdy held that press conference. And they tell me he think it's because of the list.
Yeah.
Now, you have to understand something called distraction and throwing a red herring. It's called throwing a monkey wrench into the machine to stop it from working. Now, in the last couple of weeks, 3 things came out. The list, right, where the Minister of Homeland Security spoke about the U.S. have a list, right? With interesting with people who involved in narcotics and there are politicians named on that list.
Yeah.
Then came Kamala Persad-Bissessar in the parliament saying that Balize House was built with drug money, right? Financed by drug money. And then, right, came the, oh gosh, is the next one that happened just recently too? Well, it just run out my mind. Anyway, all that being said, it wasn't looking good for the party, right? And nobody on the opposition wasn't strong enough to rebut that. The remark that Marvin Gonzalez made talking about the situation with the treatment minister of defense and this so-called businessman was murdered and with money and how much was financed, that was weak. So it seems like they needed a comeback. I needed a strong comeback. But nobody in the opposition had anything to come back with. And you need to understand that the PNM hierarchy they are masters of distraction. So they called Rowley and said, we need to do something. So he called a press conference, come up and talk a set of crap, will make no sense about radar and this and that and all kind of crap. And then to end it off, he called the Prime Minister a jammet. Right? Now, what he just did is change the conversation of what was in the atmosphere on the media talking about Balize House and the who financed it and why all this all of a sudden it stopped and all this thing and how much cost $100 million. They're trying to throw a monkey wrench into what is being said right now. So now the conversation now is changing to what Rowley said. And all of a sudden, the former Prime Minister is now in the media. He's now on the news. He's on social media. His videos being played everywhere. Everybody's speaking from morning to night on every talk show, on every radio station. They're talking about the Prime Minister called Kamala Persad-Bissessar jammet.
Well, the former.
The former. Yeah. The third thing I remember, right, that was also in the air. Our Prime Minister just came back from a trip to the United States where she went and met with Trump and signed on an accord with different countries in South America and here, which is called Operation Shield.
Yeah, the Shield of Americas.
Shield of Americas, right?
CCC, yeah.
Right. So all this is looking like the government is scoring wins. Right? And this is where political analysts thinking have to come in. If the government is scoring all these wins and the PNM is being silent, something needs to be done. And they are master of
manipulation and
distraction. So this right here, what Rowley did, it's working. It's working because everyone is talking about it. And every talk show host today talk about it. You come in to talk about it. You want to go down in the gutter and all of that, right? But I so know these people. I make it my business to understand how I don't want to say enemy, but how they think, right?
Yeah.
I understand what they do. They distract, and they realize Trinidadians are gullible, and they like bacchanal. So the jammet talk capture everybody. How you go say that? How you go do that? Interfere to emotion. Get the people wild up. And no Rowley now is a relevant one. He also did that because, really and truly, the leadership in the PNM is weak.
Very.
And they need someone strong to talk on their behalf. So I don't know if they're trying to get him back. No, I don't understand. Rowley's not in charge.
You say something that's
hold on.
But continue, yeah.
None of them, Penelope Beckers, Dr. Rowley, Stuart Young, Marvin Gonzalez, none of them in the PNM is in control of the PNM. They are our puppets. And the puppet master say, hey, we need you back in the helm because what's going on there, that ain't working. That ain't working for us. Right? So, let's start with you now. Who else they will put?
You're scaring me heavy.
No, let me tell you something. They did this also to wind up the tribe, which is the PNM supporters. Remember, they're looking to score win.
Yeah.
They have nothing to score, so they're getting licks in the corner like a boxing match. They're getting licks. Kamala this, everything now is Kamala. Kamala went to meet Trump. Kamala do that. And then they're throwing punches too. Bali's house.
I see it.
You're
talking sense.
Right? Yeah. Of course I'm talking sense. I've been in this for over 20 years. And now, they say, now we back in our corner, we're going to do? You're going to either what? You're going to either hug up the boxer so and rocky neck, or you're going to hit below the belt. And he just hit below the belt. So now everybody bawling, boo, you hit below the belt. But you need to understand, good publicity, bad publicity, same publicity. Right? What we just witnessed in that press conference there is nothing short than a publicity stunt to distract the public.
From what though? But let me ask a question first. I want to ask you this.
Yeah.
You actually believe, or what you're saying is concerning, huh? Very concerning, but relevant and real. The PNM have no one.
No one,
No one at all.
because the leadership is weak.
Correct, but the question, what you're saying raised a little bit of an eyebrow for me, because are you saying that they want Keith back?
Let me tell you something. In the headlines in yesterday's papers, you know what it said?
What?
Guardian Media Limited lost over $14 million in the last quarter. Right? And in the last year, right, added to that, it would make it $26 million that Guardian Media Limited lost. Right?
Yeah.
It's also said in that article that one of their main financiers used to get his government ads. And when this government came in, it cut all government ads.
Correct.
So what that means to say, the majority of government ads used to play where? On Guardian Media Limited. Right? The people who are in charge of Guardian Media Limited don't like to lose money. Right? So they are, and it is alleged that they finance a political party. It's alleged. Now I have to be careful here because you're on radio. Right? So, who pays the piper calls the tune? Hear what? We don't like this what's happening here. We really looking good. We need somebody back. We need to revamp the party. We need to get back the people. We need to get... Because let's face it, nobody's talking. Philip said, yeah, nobody's listening to the PNM. They have nobody to talk. They have nobody in the parliament to talk. Nobody in on the opposition bench to talk properly. They have no leadership there. Everybody just... Nothing. So they need to bring back the Rottweiler. Right? So this year is to see how the belly of the PNM people listen to waiting out to hear the feedback if they like what you say. And that is what he did. Because they like Bacchanal. So they come up, if they realize he getting a fanfare, he getting more traction.
Plenty people.
Right. They're going to say, okay, it's looking like you could do whatever. So don't be surprised if they say it next week. You're already back in the PNM and you're out of retirement. Nobody there is going to say no. The PNM, let's call them the PNM Council, right? The General Council is going to vote for him to come back, and we're going to vote for him to be the next leader. This year, not this year. I think at the end of every quarter, or every 2 years or something, they just have a General Council.
Yeah, I think they
elect a leader.
Yeah.
Right? I can't remember when there's their internal elections. But once he comes back out of resignation or retirement, you understand?
Yeah.
One more year, Rowley. Come on, one more term. Who they have?
No one.
Who they have to stand up against Kamala Persaud-Vicessa?
Not one person. Penelope Casta.
So let me tell you this. Here we learn today. Right? All that glitters is not gold, and all that smells nasty is not doo-doo.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
It's called political tricks. Right? So that is what I listen, I watch, I hear, I realize, Rowdy boy, you come and with your tricks again. Because that's what it is normally do. Let's take the course.
6224911, 6224911. When he was talking, it had a lot on the line. Eh? Yeah. But feel free to call now. I've seen some messages coming in here. They say, be aware of Rowley's PNM. I think they mean fractures or something like that. Right? They say it's coming.
Oh, okay.
Let me take the calls, yes? Caller, go ahead, you're live. Caller, you're live.
Caller?
Yes, a blessed night to you all.
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
To Mr. Eddie
Yes, brother.
and to Mr. David too.
Yes, sir.
You see what you all are doing? Mrs. Kamala Prasad is a wonderful person.
Very wonderful.
And our then Prime Minister, Mr. Rowley, is a wonderful person also.
All right, you go with that. Caller, go ahead, you're live. I behind the board. Caller, you're live.
Hello?
Yes.
Good afternoon, caller.
Hello?
Yes, good
you're
afternoon, you're live.
Hi, good afternoon.
Yeah.
Harvey, I kind of disagree with you what you're saying there. Let me tell you why.
Mm-hmm.
No, you're making sense, a lot of sense. But I can't. Okay, let me take that back. I don't disagree with you, but I understand where you're coming from.
Yeah.
But I can't see the PNM looking to take back Rowley as a leader, because they're supposed to know that he has no chance to win another election in Trinidad.
All right.
Welch and Tobago.
All right.
Hold on.
Okay, go ahead.
Finish,
Go ahead.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Rowley has a stain to his name, and the stain to his name is worse than the 50s people throughout. And you know what I mean by that,
Yeah.
right? So Rowley is not nobody. I don't think. Now, there's people who are going to vote for him, but the majority of people is totally against him. Because I could tell you that from listening to the programs and all that. But what I think Rowley is doing, everybody's giving Rowley what he looks for. He said that about his predecessor because of looking for attention. And whole day Rowley has got that attention from every program.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So he knows what he's doing. And David, you are an amazing young man. Do not go in the gutter with him.
Yes.
That is what he wants.
I know that. Now I tell them, don't go and get the boots to you.
Don't go there. Don't go there. Because what he wants you to say the wrong things just to come at anybody's head. You understand? Protocol letter, all these kind of things he wants. That's what Rowley is doing. Because Rowley is in retirement and he's bored. Nobody's taking him on. Nobody wants to hear him. He does not have that attraction he used to have before. So, my dear,
I want to ask you one question before you go.
no problem.
Who does the PNM has as good leadership that will move the people? Who?
Nobody.
Nobody.
Not a person.
Not a person. Okay, thank you very much.
Not a person.
Thank you very much.
Nobody. Because at the end of the day, their leader, she is the weakest thing I ever come across. Weak.
Weak.
They can say what they want. Auntie Kamala, they can't put a foot in her shoe.
Agreed.
No way, no how.
Agreed.
She has charisma. She has that sort of, as a politician. She ranks in the things of Pandey, Mr. Manning, her.
Correct.
Listen, you talk about charisma, you talk about these people.
Alright.
But right now, the PNM is dead.
Thank you.
Thanks so much.
Thank you so much.
Another one?
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
Caller, you're live.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening,
Good
sir.
evening, caller.
Yes, good evening, Heavy. Good evening, Mr. David.
Yes, sir. Go
This
ahead.
is Shady Live in the house.
Hey, Shelly Live, what's up, man?
It's a man
So
named
heavy?
Shirley.
Yes, brother.
in your other place, when you was in your other place,
Yeah.
I used to call and say PNM stands for Propaganda National Movement.
Yes.
And this is all about what PNM is about. You know that.
Yep.
You and I, in this 20 plus years,
Yep.
we know what the PNM stands for. Rowley, Nicola said that night, he bored, he hope, he understood like he fed up at the goat and sheep. So now he want to attack the Prime Minister because the man have nothing to do. So things jumping up in the air heavy, things jumping up. And he get excited. And again, he putting things out there to distract. And the media, we all know the media inside the PNM pocket.
Correct.
Yeah. We know that from Everton. And they continue to show it.
And the media that
heavy,
is...
I'm going to close at this.
Go ahead.
When I see Penelope Beckers bring back Fossa Cummins, Alwari, and these incarnations of God knows what they was before, it tells me PNM deep in the 1% pocket. And according to them, it's the puppet masters, not Penelope Beckers and Rowley. What them say, whatever tune them play, them have to dance it heavy. And I'll close it this heavy. According to my brother, fire burn PNM. Thank you.
All right, brother. All right, Sherry Live.
Go ahead, you're live.
Hey, Heavy.
Yes, brother.
I like your piece of the show. I don't feel PNM making taking a snowball in hell, and they ain't putting go out to the toss and bring back Rowley.
Okay.
Rowley bluffing because he wants to see what from card Camilla have. All that by that jammet and all kind of thing he calling, that is a bluff. That is to see what from card Camilla coming out with, so he feel he can tease she with the jammet thing. You understand? That ain't no thing. PNM dead.
All right. A lot more fun to get. Okay.
Go ahead, you're live.
Hello, good night.
Yes, sir, you're live.
Yes, sir, good evening.
Good night. Have you seen by these curry pork pies?
They who?
Curry pork
from Independence Square after election.
Oh, hey, your partner.
you just all over the country.
I just called them, all the fellas doing a good job, man. I keep up the work.
All right,
Yes,
curry
sir,
pork. When
thank
they making curry pork again, you have to call me, boy.
Yeah, boy. You do something again, know yourself.
All right, brother.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. Take it easy.
Call you're live.
Man, let's make a mean curry pork.
You never bring for me, I don't care.
Yep.
You're live, go ahead.
Good night.
Good night.
Let me talk about some election from 1981 when Dr. Equilium died. When Dr. Equilium died, and Chambers was there, after then Manning coming, right? Before Manning coming, you remember that he killed a member of parliament in St. James at Hussein Night. And that was the person who was to take over the PNM.
Right.
Morris Marshall. Right? Because he didn't get more votes than Manning.
No. The person who was to take over the PNM after Eric Williams
is that Indian, right?
Was something Mahabir.
Yeah. I know what you're talking about.
No, but I want to get into that.
No, it's an Indian.
I want to get into that.
All right, go ahead. Let me hear what you're saying.
Because it had a night with Sergio and Tony used to kayak a talk program every night from 8 o'clock to 10. And a night that he had the former president, the first president, Ellis Clark, on the program.
Caller, hear what? Listen.
Stop telling me what's more Ellis Clark.
Hold on. I hear why. I don't want you to go down there because it might change the dynamics of the conversation that we are talking about. We are speaking about Rowley right now and the moves he's making, but they want to go.
Rowley who brings disrespect in the PNM. Because after Pandey lost, Pandey was opposition, he never disrespect no opposition leader.
Right.
Manning lost, Manning stayed in the government, he never disrespect no opposition leader or nothing. Although the politicians had a little party coming in parliament.
Right.
Since Rowley take over the PNM in 2010, after the 2010 election,
right.
Then the disrespecting started coming in the PNM and it started spread like a sickness to the nation.
All right.
And to disrespect politicians, bad. Because we're only talking about ways for the nuts. And you ever hear Manning call you Pandey a drunkard?
No.
Never.
All that disrespectful talk came under the PNM under Dr. Rowley.
or Rowley start everything.
I mean, politics had picong, but it never had that kind of level of gutter.
Never had that level of disrespect.
Yeah. It never had that until...
All the members of PNM right now is very disrespectful. If you hear Camille Rodriguez Monday night in Lakota Salsa,
what she say?
Calling Kamala oh God, a witch.
Oh.
My God.
That the pain that she get from Trump, and I hope it's a one.
All right. All right, thanks so much.
All right, caller, thank you very much.
We have plenty calls.
We get no WhatsApp calls.
No WhatsApp. Don't worry. Is that WhatsApp messages? I guess that caller you live. Somebody answer you WhatsApp now. I ain't get them.
Good afternoon, everybody.
Yes, good evening, caller. Yeah, go ahead.
Yes. For a big old man like Raul, he had no shame, you know. Born quite south and whining at a little girl. Tell me that. A big old man like that. A little girl, can you remember? Yeah, born quite south in the caravan and whining and little children. That big old man like that. He had no shame, boy.
All right, caller. Okay, caller.
Hey, no, caller. You go
All
ahead.
right, caller. Thank you very much, caller.
You talk.
David Welch, I wouldn't have you have any callers.
The
callers your callers go in the gutter and you chain them on. Yes, caller. Go ahead. Go down in the gutter.
No. We are about freedom of speech here on 91.1 FM. This is the station where you talk. Caller, go ahead, you're live.
Good evening.
Yes, good evening, Tabakit.
Okay, to the host, Brother Heavy and Mr. David Welch.
Yes, sir.
Now,
hold on, Mr. Tabakit. Mr. Tabakit.
The editorial, what Heavy raised here, in terms of the Rowley Gate.
Mr. Tabakit, David Welch wants to tell you something. Go ahead, David. Tell him, Mr. Tabakit.
You hear him, Mr. Tabakit? You hear him now?
You hear him?
You hear him now?
I think his mic, something with his mic, is getting very low.
So you hear him now, right?
No, he's not hearing you.
Oh, he's not hearing me. Anybody hearing me?
It's sounding very low.
It's sounding very low.
It's because the aux not on?
You hear him now?
You hear me now?
No, I hear him heavy properly. But David,
I don't know where's this.
Coming across very soft.
Hey, give me another mic. Go ahead, Mr. Tabakit.
Go ahead. Continue your thing, Mr. Tabakit. Go ahead.
Right. So I heard heavy mini editorial. Now, let me say this. My perspective on this, Dr. Rowley's political career is over. But where I tend to agree with Heavy, I'll tell you where you're going with this.
Mm-hmm.
The power brokers and the power shakers in the PNM is not pleased with Penny Beckles.
No.
Let me repeat this. The power brokers and the owners of the PNM is not pleased with Penny Beckles' leadership in the party. Mm-hmm. Now, there is still some Rowley fraction inside there. It is not enough to bring back Dr. Keith Christopher Rowley. Now, you are correct. What happened there yesterday, the power brokers and the owners of the PNM try something, but it will not materialize. His political career is in the political cemetery, and they call it political banwas. When I say political banwas, it's an Indian term to say he's in the political cemetery. Because you well know, Heavy, we come back a long way, over 40 years in this arena. And I'm saying here, a lot of people not reading the politics. What Dr. Rowley did there is to get exactly what is happening in Trinidad and Tobago, to get a talking point. He tests the water, you is correct. However, his political career and life and time is over. There is no coming back. But just to, as I land the plane, to read from the editorial what you just spoke in the mic.
Yeah. Allow me to engage here before you go here. Allow me to engage here.
PNM is not pleased with Penny Beckles. They see her as a weak leader, and she could never ever challenge the current Prime Minister, the UNC, in its current stage in governance.
Correct.
And they're seeing that. Oh,
Right.
let me repeat it.
No, before I
well
repeat
aware
it, let me
that
get engaged
the-
in that type of kid. Let me have a conversation because you are very, how I put it, you are very knowledgeable about the politics of Trinidad and Tobago, and this is why I like talking to you. So let us engage, right? Let me engage what you're saying. I agree with you when you say the power brokers of the PNM, right? Do not like they're not too pleased with the leadership of the PNM.
The styling of Beckles.
Yeah, good. Who else does PNM has to lead?
At this present moment,
Yes.
there is
Nobody.
no one inside
Good.
there. There's only one person who they thought would have been Stuart Young, and then the rank and file in the PNM would have said no to him.
Right. Good. Now, do you think the power brokers will allow their prize PNM possession to die?
No.
Good. What they are doing, they're actually testing the waters by allowing Rowley to talk and come back out now and talk in the media and to see how, to stir up the bacchanal, to see how the PNM, where it's called this, the sycophants and the mob, to see how they react, to see if they will say, yeah, Rowley, because they're looking for points. They're looking for points because they don't want what the cash cow to die, right? So right now the PNM is on life support, and they believe that Rowley can bring back the party. Now they may or may not use him or bring him back as the leader. That is up for speculation.
Cannot come back. His political career is over.
Okay, that's what you are saying, right?
Well, it is clear to all and sundry.
Okay, I beg to disagree. All right.
Well, while I hear you, let me just say this before I land the plane.
Go ahead.
While I hear your perspective, while I hear the editorial, you see, timing is very critical and crucial in the body politic. And let me repeat this too. It's a term from Basdeo Pandey and our now founded great leader, Ms. Kamala Prasad-Bissessa. The body politic does not give Rowley the leeway anymore. His political career is over. Now, I'll tell you something. Beckles came in here as a result of the PNM legacy, and it was dying. And what was going on there, while she was coming in there, the Rowley fraction and the fraction who was against Rowley decided, you know what, just to get rid of him, and they didn't want Stuart Young. And that is why Penny Beckles emerged as the leader. But inside the bowel of Ballinger House, in truth and frank, they really didn't want her, because there is still, and let me say this, even though they appears to be united inside Ballinger House and inside the rank and file there, they still do not want her. But they do not want to show John Public that, because she is a weak leader and cannot take the party into any victory attempt.
All right,
so
thank
you're
you.
correct in the sense to say she's very weak, but I'll say Dr. Rowley, his political career is over. Tabakit out and out.
All right,
All right, Mr. Tabakit. Now, I agree with you, Heavy. I really do. I don't think that Rowley's political career is dead and gone. I really believe...
My brother, after what stood up there, you realize that in one interview, Rowley have every newspaper, every media house, everybody talking, right?
Yeah.
When did Penelope Beckles do that since she come in as the political leader of the PNM?
She catch a load of pep. You don't know.
This is what I'm saying. She lacks leadership. She lacks charisma.
Yeah.
She lacks authority. Rowley went over her. Yeah. He shouldn't be talking. She's supposed to be talking. She's supposed to have that media briefing and have that interview, right? She's the opposition leader.
Yeah.
Why everything bypass her and going to him, and he's the former?
You don't know which leader inside there, but if Rowley...
Who is leading the PNM?
But the thing is, if it is that Rowley... No, I hear you on the last show, when you talk and you said that they wanted to get Rowley going, or they needed Rowley going and stuff like that. So
Right.
they were just, the PNM was just tired of Rowley. And when I say PNM, I mean the elites were really tired of Rowley. But if he truly wanted to stay, I don't think, and this is me personally, I don't think we would be here today, you know.
Let's go.
No, we ain't ready yet.
We ready yet? We can't take a call.
Yeah, we can take one
No,
call.
we can't take a call. Look at coming up right
Let
after
them
this.
take one. Okay, now go on. Going after that?
Yes,
It's
coming up,
58. News can go on. We can
right.
take one more.
right. Caller, you have 2
You're
minutes.
not on the border now.
All right, boss.
Take no NLC. I'm joking. Caller, you're live.
Good afternoon.
Good
Talk
afternoon,
quick,
caller.
talk quick. Y'all go quick. Look, Philip, make it on news. Yes, but what is
Wait,
this?
go to the. Wait, now.
No, what? Go quick.
No, we're going for the play.
I'll go come on after.
All right,
Alright,
you'll call back, President.
All right, cool.
All right, so let's go.
This is Anchor 2, Anchor 1.
No, it's TV.
No.
TV.
Don't worry, we go in, Heavy, we go in.
I want to make sure to do right.
I go into it, Heavy, I go into it. Stay tuned, Trinidad and Tobago. We're going across the NLCB real quick, and we'll take some of the news as well. Stay tuned. All right, we're going across.
91.1 thought-provoking conversations, bold perspectives, voices you trust. Talk City 91.1 is launching bigger, bolder, and more powerful than ever before.
Yes, Talk City 91.1 FM.
A brand new era of talk radio is here. With voices you know, trust, and respect. Get ready for an all-new lineup of the very best in talk. Andy Williams, Lennox Smith, Stephen Reese, Mr. X, Derek Charbodi, Roland Stewart, Sharon Farfan, Sudath Prasad, Heavy Duty, Alex Asing, Karen Francisco, Cherry Lean Lewis, Short Pants, and more of the voices shaping the national conversation. From hard-hitting current affairs to real community issues, culture, politics, social development, and the stories that matter most to you. This is where Trinidad and Tobago comes to talk.
It's all good right here on Talk City 91.1, where we're going to give you something new, something hot every day, Monday to Friday.
Listen on 91.1 FM and connect on Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok. New shows, new features, big giveaways. Talk City 91.1. Your city, your voice.
Hey, up for this exciting challenge? Confident about your business? If you are, the 1020 feature is just what you need. It's where you give your customers 10 reasons in 20 seconds why they should shop by you. This fun-filled feature will be captured, packaged, and aired on television and promoted on social media simultaneously. Small, medium, and large businesses call or WhatsApp 764-3378 or 313-4215. Let's feature your business. 1020 with Junior K. It's affordable, effective, and fun.
Talk City 91.1. Thought-provoking conversations, bold perspectives, voices you trust. Talk City 91.1 is launching bigger, bolder, and more powerful than ever before.
Yes, Talk City 91.1 FM.
A brand new era of talk radio is here. With voices you know, trust, and respect. Get ready for an all-new lineup of the very best in talk. Andy Williams, Lennox Smith, Stephen Reese, Mr. X, Derek Charbodi, Roland Stewart, Sharon Farfan, Sudath Prasad, Heavy Duty, Alex Asing, Karen Francisco, Cherry Lean Lewis, Short Pants, and more of the voices shaping the national conversation. From hard-hitting current affairs to real community issues, culture, politics, social development, and the stories that matter most to you. This is where Trinidad and Tobago comes to talk.
It's all good right here on Talk City 91.1, where we're going to give you something new, something hot every day, Monday to Friday.
Listen on 91.1 FM and connect on Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok. New shows, new features, big giveaways. Talk City 91.1. Your city, your voice.
Hey, up for this exciting challenge? Confident about your business? If you are, the 1020 feature is just what you need. It's where you give your customers 10 reasons in 20 seconds why they should shop by you. This fun-filled feature will be captured, packaged, and aired on television and promoted on social media simultaneously. Small, medium, and large businesses call or WhatsApp 764-3378 or 313-4215. Let's feature your business. 1020 with Junior K. It's affordable, effective, and fun.
Don't push it right out, right there.
Right again?
Yeah. Loud in my headset.
All right, Trinidad and Tobago. We are 17 minutes past the hour right now of 7 o'clock. Minister Alexander on the ground, boy.
Yeah. He don't play.
Yeah, he's one of the few ministers that went down there to Besson Street?
No, that
George
is
Street.
Nelson Street.
Nelson Street.
That is
Oh,
Nelson
God.
Street, yeah.
I know my streets. Nelson Street, Port of Spain on the ground there. Thanks to TT News for that, boy. Man on the ground, boy. Wow. Challenging other ministers to come down and see and be there. Well, not the ministers, the MPs.
The MPs, yeah. They come in their own
Yeah,
constituency to see what happening to the people. And
They go get run. They go get run if they go there. But anyway, you want to go back to the phone line? 622-4911, 622-4911, Trinidad and Tobago.
You can read the messages and the
What we have,
WhatsApp.
right? We only had somebody saying no heavy. It was or the PNM person he was referring to who was supposed to take over the PNM. All right.
Oh,
I was supposed to take over the PNM. And still saying here this was earlier today. 6:30 he say he coming. I don't know what coming. Rowley is a PNM pensioner.
Is that what?
A PNM pensioner. Rowley is a PNM pensioner. Anyway, so persons were asking for the number for WhatsApp. Yeah, 394-4911.
394-4911.
Right, that's the number for WhatsApp. 394-4911. I have something here on WhatsApp, not WhatsApp, for social media. I wanted to the news actually, news that does be flying under the radar now.
Yeah.
I see the US ease Venezuelan oil sanctions today, boy.
They ease it.
Yeah, they use easy Venezuelan oil sanctions to allow for business with the United States. So I feel like this was the caller when we were going on the Tennessee. Caller, you're live.
Yes, sir. I hear before we go to the break, I hear you was trying to make a statement stating if Rowley was there for the election, we will not get. If Rowley will be there or you will not be here, it's same lick. We win the election.
Okay, brother.
It's okay. Same lick.
All right, brother. Thank you.
Yeah, man.
394-4911.
394-4911 Trinidad and Tobago. That's the number for WhatsApp.
Yep.
And 624-4911 is the number to call. 622-4911. My apologies.
Yeah, 622-4911.
It's a politician in my way. We don't remember.
394-4911. 394-4911 for the WhatsApp.
Politicians don't remember why. We just catch a line.
Okay, politician.
All right. But I see as well influencer Israel Marcos. You know who that is, right?
No.
You know who that is? The man who just be scamming people out of the money and people free car and all that kind of thing, you know?
Oh, okay, I remember. I remember him.
You picture?
Yeah, I know you're talking about.
You remember him?
Yeah, you see giving away money and that kind of thing.
I see the law finally catch up with him.
Okay.
Right, so he was the court hit him with a default judgment in a $550,000 investment scam. Right? I'll just remind you of the picture.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about. I remember him.
So he get catch. Right? You can go stay too long. It ringing here, but not ringing across there, heavy. I know what's going on there now.
I don't know.
Take the call.
Yeah, take the call. Let me see.
It ringing here? Caller, you live.
Hello, good night.
Yes, sir.
Good night, caller.
We I get through that WhatsApp call by heavy man. But I don't back forward. Rain falling like that and back forward.
All right, cool.
Good night, guys.
Are they killing me, yes?
Caller, you live. Caller, go ahead, you're live.
Yeah, good night, everybody.
Yes, sir.
You know what somebody reminded me of?
What's that?
Yesterday, that when Patrick Manning was Prime Minister and he comes with the opposition leader, he accused her of using state funds to build a house.
Mm-hmm.
And when she comes to Parliament sometime later, she walked with the box of receipts.
Mm-hmm.
Why them can't have the receipts for the Balize house? Declare your wealth.
Correct.
Declare your wealth. And Penelope needs to separate herself from that statement that man makes, because no matter that she's a nemesis, you cannot support a man degrading a woman in public.
Agreed.
Cannot do that as a woman.
Agreed.
Enjoy your night.
Yeah.
Thanks so much.
Thank you, caller.
Hey, I know what's going on now to me. Yeah, okay. Nothing done. We getting calls on the WhatsApp, but it's
But it's not coming up on the computer, so we
Yeah,
gotta find out what's that going on. Something wrong with that. I thought when we take it off and put it back on, I thought it would come up.
Nah,
But
somebody was calling here. They could call. Whoever was calling, you could go ahead and call back. I just had to put the phone next to the thing here. All right, wait, I'm calling. Miss some calls there. Let me see. I'll texting them back, yes?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no, go ahead, dance. You see, to make calls on WhatsApp needs to know whether or not you're out. Well, what's happening here? That's not right. But says, we'll go with a call. Caller, go ahead, you're live.
Take a call here.
Oh, look, it finally coming up.
Okay.
Okay, wait. All right, we go with the WhatsApp. Caller, go ahead, you're live.
Yes, good afternoon, gentlemen. Heavy?
Yes, brother.
How are you doing, Jeff?
I'm okay. What's up?
All right, you no longer on anyone?
What's this song? This is the voice song I'm familiar. They who?
They Chris.
Hey, I know this voice song familiar. Oh, Chris. I find this voice song like Chris, I can find me, boy. You find me.
Yeah, finally. I know getting number one the call at all.
All right, good.
But good afternoon to the program.
Yes, welcome.
Heavy. Well, me and you had to have a conversation sometime, but I just have one question for the program this afternoon.
Yes, go ahead.
Right? I really hope that this is that stance that we as a nation keeping at this point in time. Because in light of the fact that of all the wrong things and all the bad things that Dr. Rowley and the PNM did, are we saying that we, based on that, we are exonerating anything that might happen under the UNC that may not be best for this country? Because I realize that is the position that many people taking based on the fact that Ms. Prasad Bisestan would have done some wrong. We exonerating the entire PNM. Or based on the fact that Dr. Rowley and the PNM did some wrong, we exonerated the entire US. I am hoping that this is not the stance that we are taking as a nation. Because Heavy, you know where we stand as it relates to politics and these politicians that govern us. You see, we cannot continue where these nations continue to come up on both sides of the fence, and the effort of the police continues to be out on the road to check to see if your vehicle is roadworthy. Who is checking to verify the allegations made to get to the bottom of what is being said? Or is this going to be the norm and the usual practice in Trinidad and Tobago, where politicians just make whatever allegations they choose to make, right, with no supporting it, and just have the population running off with that red herring, we just pelt it out in the public domain.
So I guessing that he is usually. I know there's a friend.
No,
right? No, I'm hoping that he stay on the line. I'm guessing that you. A question. Do you vote in Trinidad?
Yes, he does.
He does, right?
If I vote in Trinidad?
Yeah.
Yes, I do vote in Trinidad.
Noted. I'm also from what I'm hearing, right? It sounds like you vote the opposite way, right? Not when I say the opposite way, I mean to who I vote for. I vote for the United National Congress, and that's public knowledge. You mind saying who you vote for?
No, I have no problem. With that. The thing is, on this last election, I didn't vote. I was registered as a special voter, right? And I didn't go in because I voted for election, right? My thing is, I lent my support to the UNC in order to teach the PNM a lesson and let them understand there must be consequences for your actions. You cannot be in power for 2 years, and every chance you get, you blame Kabla. Yeah? And then you're telling people, as soon as Dr. you resign, okay, forgive the PNM. I don't respect that.
Yeah, I hear you. I hear you on that one. Right. So now that I have that out of the way, my next question would have been during the period, because you mentioned the wrongs that UNC did and wrongs that PNM did, but during 2010 to 2015, when ministers were found doing or allegedly doing something wrong, what did Kamala Persad-Bissessar do?
She fired many of her ministers.
Yeah, but not just that, right? Not just the firing persons, but what did she say? She allowed for an investigation to take its course.
No. Mr. David, that is a broad statement, right? And that was not the case.
Did she say that or not? Because I hear you. I know that you've read.
I think you're going a different direction. But go ahead. Let me say.
Because what he said, what I heard the caller say, was that if we can't exonerate the UNC and we can't exonerate the PNM, right? And that he hoped that's not the what we are doing here today, which is not what we're doing, right? Which is why I asked him.
I hope society is not taking that stance.
Well, agreed. I hope society is not taking that stance as well. But I am just on the facts here. The fact is that Kamala Persad-Bissessar, as Prime Minister back then 2010 to 2015, fired ministers if they were found or allegedly found doing something wrong. Correct?
Part of what they're saying is correct, but if it wasn't to continue.
Say again? You broke up there.
A portion of what they're saying is correct, but it isn't some factors.
Not a problem. And what we saw under the PNM, though, what we saw with Daryl Smith, Shamfa Kujo, and all the rest of them, I mean, you saw something completely different. Even Marlene McDonald, Caliber Foundation. I think when we're talking, we must talk on a level of facts. The United National Congress ran this country less than PNM ran this country. PNM ran this country so much at times, and a lot of corruption happened, and the country in general allowed for that to happen. When you tell me that you vote for UNC to teach... 1 second,
It is not the country that allows for corruption to happen. Right? Let me tell you what allows corruption to happen. Right? You see, when the people who have the power, right, to do certain things, choose to do what they continue to do, those are who are responsible. It's not the people.
But the people vote, though. That's the thing. The people vote.
I'm going to tell you something, David Welch, and I'm going to tell you something. Chris?
Yeah, B.
Listen off here, you can call back.
All right.
Got where you clock up the lines. Now, Chris is somebody call what you call a fencer. You know, it's a fencer.
I know it's a fencer. I don't agree with fences, but go ahead.
They're neither near or there. They don't, the whole purpose of a fencer.
Let me take the NLCB and come back to it?
You have an NLCB? No, let me finish.
Right,
I don't want to lose your train at all.
No problem.
Right? What I'm saying is that their purpose, offenders believe in country first, not politics. Not politicians and not parties. Right? They believe that both PNM and UNC doesn't have the country at heart, or you understand? And this guy is a fencer. I had plenty.
You might like it.
No, and it's not about liking it.
Or allow it.
No.
Or understand
it's not about allow it, it's about understand it. You can't debate him like you're debating a PNM.
I'm not trying to. That's the thing. I'm not trying to debate him. All I'm saying is, if you're coming to talk and say this is why you're on the fence, or if you're coming to say, well, you hope the country don't do this, or you hope the country don't do that, you have to make right decisions for yourself as well. You can't call a radio station.
But he did make the right decision in voting for Kamala Persad and UNC.
He said, and I quote,
to teach PNM a lesson.
Correct. That's not why you should be voting.
Yes.
Hey, you are fencer telling me you vote in UNC to teach the PNM a lesson.
Okay, I want you understand this, David. There are a group of people in this country
who don't vote, and that is a problem, right? So when things go haywire, these are the persons that shouldn't have an input in politics at all. No, because hold on. You go to the, and I like that you older, you more mature, you have the experience and stuff like that. But there's a reason why Donald Trump in power today. Let's not pretend that it's not young people that come out and vote. Young people tired of that nonsense that people has been telling us, I on the fence, I don't vote, I just watch politics, I voted for country only. Why sign with country only? Because it's BS. It's a pack of BS. It's ludicrous. That's what it is.
When they done rant.
No, I'm going to NLCB.
But when they done play NLCB,
we're going to the NLCB, and then when we come back, we go deal with that. Right? Because that's a big one. All right, that's a big one.
Come back.
Talk City 91.1. Thought-provoking conversations, bold perspectives, voices you trust. Talk City 91.1 is launching bigger, bolder, and more powerful than ever before.
Yes, Talk City 91.1 FM.
A brand new era of talk radio is here. With voices you know, trust, and respect. Get ready for an all-new lineup of the very best in talk. Andy Williams, Lennox Smith, Stephen Reese, Mr. X, Derek Charbodi, Roland Stewart, Sharon Farfan, Sudath Prasad, Heavy Duty, Alex Asing, Karen Francisco, Cherry Lean Lewis, Short Pants, and more of the voices shaping the national conversation. From hard-hitting current affairs to real community issues, culture, politics, social development, and the stories that matter most to you. This is where Trinidad and Tobago comes to talk.
It's all good right here on Talk City 91.1, where we're going to give you something new, something hot every day, Monday to Friday.
Listen on 91.1 FM and connect on Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok. New shows, new features, big giveaways. Talk City 91.1. Your city, your voice.
Hey, up for this exciting challenge? Confident about your business? If you are, the 1020 feature is just what you need. It's where you give your customers 10 reasons in 20 seconds why they should shop by you. This fun-filled feature will be captured, packaged, and aired on television and promoted on social media simultaneously. Small, medium, and large businesses call or WhatsApp 764-3378 or 313-4215. Let's feature your business. 1020 with Junior K. It's affordable, effective, and fun.
Yes, people. Welcome back on the inside. 7:37 right now in the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago.
Yes.
We're just getting numbers for the show as well. Highest rating so far since inception. Oh, God.
Correct.
We had to thank the viewers for that, Heavy.
Yes, all the viewers and listeners, I want to say thank you for being on here.
Those of you across on social media as well, thank you so much. If you're locked on radio and need the socials, go to Talk City 91.1 FM across YouTube and Facebook. They're on everything, actually, yeah? So you could join there and you can watch the recaps there.
Right. Now, I want to go back to what I was talking about. We were talking about the fencers.
Yes.
Right? A fencer is not necessarily someone that don't vote, right? But a fencer is somebody who really goes by, they don't hold allegiance to no political party. So they're neither here or there with who in power. They will just go with what the narrative is being set and what they think is going to benefit them if they vote for that party.
It's hard to believe I read you right now because there's things I want to tell you right now.
Listen. No,
go ahead.
There are people who don't vote.
Yeah.
They're neither here or there, and they're not into politics at all.
Yeah.
But I'm going to ask you a question.
Mm-hmm.
Politics in Trinidad and Tobago, right? Is it attractive to the general public?
Yes.
It is?
Yes.
Tell me how.
Because everybody involved in the bacchanal. We
the
have
bacchanal?
No, because it's still politics. You can't tell me it's not politics. It is politics heavy.
All right.
This one right here, we have a young one in studio right now, right? Who neither here or there in the same politics, but you ask him certain things about certain politicians, they know it. All they know is the drama because that's all they choose to learn about. It's not the fact that it's not. Hold on.
Attractive? Yes or no?
Yes, it is. Because it is attractive.
How?
Because the views matter. What persons are saying on social media matter. You have a lot of young people today that coming out to say, "Well, I didn't used to vote. I never used to talk politics, but I will talk about this one and talk about this and talk about that." Now they find the voice. When Kamala win, when the UNC in charge, when there's a female leader. Us young people, we find we voice.
Okay, so let me get the numbers now. So why more than half the population don't vote?
Because they're stupid. I could say it on radio. They're stupid. I hope I'm talking to the whole nation.
Well. If the people that don't vote stupid, right?
Yeah.
If the people that don't vote stupid, which could mean to me it have people. Doctors and lawyers and all kind of people in all walks of life that don't vote and don't
that don't make
politics.
You smarter, no?
Right.
Book sense and common sense is two different
things. So you are
things.
saying once somebody not into politics is stupid.
Once they don't vote, once they have no interest in country, they are very much stupid.
It's not,
because it not that it just benefits them, but it affects them as well. You can't tell me you're a young person.
Don't jump the gun.
All right, go
I
ahead.
don't need to jump the gun.
I won't.
Right? So I'm going based on what you said. You say politics is attractive.
It is very much.
Right? And you also say
if you do
that the people that don't vote
very stupid.
Good. Take a pen right there. Right? Trinidad and Tobago politics. Right? How does it benefit the citizens of Trinidad and Tobago?
Because it's policies. It is conversation.
How does it benefit?
I will tell you. Benefits. I will tell you. I'll tell you how it benefits you and everybody around you.
All right, go
because
ahead.
every single decision starts with a conversation. Every single change starts with a conversation.
How conversation pay my bills?
Martin Luther King.
How conversation
because the
giving
only
me water?
reason why you as a black man here is because of
my
that.
children? How conversations gonna fix my road?
Heavy.
How conversation putting money in my pocket?
Heavy, because if you
understand
cannot,
what I'm saying?
No. If you cannot, heavy.
I want you the benefits.
And I'm telling you the benefit of it.
A benefit can be a conversation, can it be a benefit?
Heavy, it starts with that. If you go to a therapist
don't tell me where it starts, tell me where it ends.
No.
How it ends?
In Trinidad and Tobago, it ends
politics.
with the non-voters not voting.
I'm talking about how it benefits.
No. It allows for the people.
I think
heavy. Listen. If you allow me to talk,
No, you're going all over the place. It's a simple question.
I'm telling you how it benefits the people.
What is benefits then? I don't know what is benefits.
Change. Anything to improve your life.
Right.
All of that.
How is politics in Trinidad and Tobago, right, benefiting the citizens of Trinidad and Tobago?
Because heavy politics in general in Trinidad and Tobago, it is a decision that leads to something. Parliament is a set of talk. That's what it is. But you don't have young persons like him or young persons like anybody, the same doctors and lawyers that you talk about, right? They went to school to learn to become that. But in general, the big decision makings is not happening at the hospitals. The NRHs in Trinidad and Tobago is national, which means that everything happens from the parliament. It happens with the people that you elect. And if you're not electing people to represent you properly, or you're saying, well, I on the fence, I hear no day with it, so I don't vote for nobody, then you allow for the nonsense to happen. You allow for the NRHs to hire who you know and how you know them. That's how Trinidad has been. That's how we have been, and I'm not going all over the place. I'm telling you that the people that allow for that type of system, the system that we're in right now, are the non-voters and are the persons that vote for racism in Trinidad and the tribal vote and the tribalism. That's allowed for Keith Rowley to feel he could come and say what he wants to say. Go ahead.
Up to now, you haven't listed one benefit that how that, all you said that and all that rant went on there, up to now, I don't see how that benefited me.
Because heavy.
How you need to understand this, David, and you just don't understand.
Is information heavy?
The majority.
So you're telling me that information
don't
matter.
Listen to me. The majority of the people that is listening and is on the ground and on Trinidad and Tobago are bread and butter issues.
Yeah.
They don't know. You see what we now say there?
I like that.
Listen, allow me to finish, please.
Right.
Allow me to finish, right? I'll leave you later on. Listen to me. This is bread and butter issues. They don't understand what you are saying there with the conversations and the policies and all these things. They want to know, at the end of the day, can I get water? Can I get better roads? Can I get better living? Better? Can I get lower food prices? Can I not pay VAT? Can I not go drive my vehicle and not get a ticket? Or all these things. They're about the what matters to them. And what you're saying does not matter to them.
Cool.
So what I'm saying to you, to them, the politics of Trinidad and Tobago is based on race baiting, is based on racial divide, and it's not benefiting them.
And I like that.
So they don't care about politics in Trinidad and Tobago, because to them it's not attractive. It's about who don't like Indian and who don't like African, and who only go in for the pockets and it's corruption and all of that. So it's not attractive to them.
All right.
No, they don't understand the fundamentals who you know lay out there.
And you see what you're saying there, Heavy?
Mm-hmm.
You know what it lacks?
What is lack?
Education. And you know how you get that? By conversation. And that is the fundamental aspects of politics. If you refuse to educate yourself, hold on.
That is an oxymoron.
Further than just the race and this and that and the other, it will never become what you're calling there attractive. It's not that it's not, it's that people refuse to enter it, to change it. And that's why I hear you mentioned, you mentioned during a break today that you're happy to see young persons like myself involved in politics, right? All right? You don't have that in Trinidad and Tobago. That's correct. You mentioned that a lot of people go to the universities and get educated and all kind of nonsense, all right?
And they're not involved in politics.
Right, they go and do that. But you see, what I'm talking about is the conversation aspects of politics that persons stay away from or shy away from, and that is in non-voters. The people that just, the people that just hear what you say on radio. Because before you, it had a set of PNM imbeciles on the station spreading PNM propaganda. And that is what people like him will take and run on social media, because it's so easy. You go on TikTok, you listen to a false narrative being spread, and then they run with that. That's why people like Rambles big on social media, because they think he's talking the truth. They think it's factual. They don't ever engage in civilized conversations at first to educate themselves. And that is why when I hear Chris talking, I'm like, what? What?
So let me ask you a question. You know, there's a group of people in this country that is pretty wealthy and well educated, and they don't take part thereof in politics. So,
and as I said,
and they don't vote.
Common sense.
So you're trying to say they're uneducated for not voting?
I never said they're uneducated. I said they're stupid. Very stupid.
Okay.
Because common sense was made way before book sense. So you could definitely go and learn, but you lack mental capacity to understand simple conversations that you and I might be having. And for you to think, naturally think, that, well, it's not too much race talk in Trinidad, so I'm going to stay away. And that is the narrative that you put, or the screen that you put along in front of your eyes, the veil ain't lifted yet.
Because the people believe, right, that they're choosing side and they don't want to choose.
Because they're stupid.
Because that is what they were insured by politicians.
No.
Listen, hold on.
That's what they decide to take away heavy.
Hello. Listen to me carefully. You fail to realize, right, not everybody's thinking like you, and that is the paralysis in your analysis.
I don't.
Listen, hold on. You need to also realize, right, that even if you are educated and you're very knowledgeable and you're into politics, right? I into politics, and I'm telling you, it's not attractive to the average person. And the average person doesn't mean the person who below the minimum wage or on top of the minimum wage or as a rich person or a poor person. The average person do not like politics in Trinidad and Tobago because they believe, which is a fact, that they're dividing the country. And hold on,
brother, pull a mic.
Hold on,
pull a mic.
Well,
cause he's young.
It doesn't matter what I am not talking about. I'm not talking about age bracket here.
Yeah, but pull a mic because he's a non-voter.
And you cannot say that the politics in Trinidad and Tobago is not like that.
I never said it's not
correct.
Race.
So that means yes, but you said it's attractive.
It is attractive.
So that race divide and conquer politics is attractive.
It is.
To who?
It is how the non-voters don't vote because they go to that. And they say, well, this is where it is, this is where it is,
right.
So I ain't go vote. But something gravitated them to look at it. They're looking at it. It is not that young voters or non-voters not looking at what the country is and where the country is. They're not choosing to vote for a political party. It's not saying I'm picking a side, They literally just don't want to vote anything in Trinidad and Tobago because what they say, as you just said,
right.
Well, it don't benefit me. How I getting this fix? How I getting that fix? How I getting... And my sister said it. She said...
Because that is the narrative being sold to them.
I agree. But you know what she lacks? She lacks conversation. My sister has never voted once in her life until she had a conversation with me about the both political parties and about country in general. If you want something, if you come in and you complaining that I ain't getting money and minimum wage and private sector or working here at Pennywise or here, there and the other, and this is what happening, and you refuse to get up and see how the political landscape of your country could benefit you or could be the reason for that, then you're stupid. And I've told her that. I said, girl, you cannot continue to be stupid and naive to the fact that politicians literally have everything to do with your bread, your butter, your way of living in Trinidad and Tobago.
Not necessarily politics, but politics itself.
In general.
Yeah. Okay, we're going to take some call because the lines.
You want to pull a mic?
You don't say anything anyway.
That's true. Call on, go ahead, you're live. You're live, go ahead.
Hello, good evening.
Yes, good evening, Tabaki.
You have 1 minute.
David Welch and I was just having a heated debate.
Right. I'm listening to the discourse. And I want to ask David a question.
Yeah.
But before I ask him the question, let me say this. Let me take off my political cap to ask him this question. David, do you believe the system working in Trinidad and Tobago for the people, yes or no?
Absolutely not.
Thank you very much. And this is where, 1 minute, this is where Heavy was going and you wasn't seeing it. If a system is not working, you will always have the greater ratio decide, I will stay away from the polls. And you see, sometimes you have to strip yourself from politics to understand how the greater amount of people feel that the system. Now, look, as a student of Dr. Mohammed and Farrakhan and other people, and where Heavy we came from that school of thought, if the systematic system is strangling the people, regardless, and I'm now not speaking of the both party, but I'm saying the political system.
Yeah.
And when I say political system, it's not UNC, not PNM, not NAR.
It's impossible, Tabakit. It's impossible. It's impossible. No. The reason being is PNM control the system. We can't come and mix matters there.
You're not going party. You're not going party talking about politics.
Tabakit, thanks. Because no, Heavy. No, he finished. Heavy. The reality is though, and this what I just not understand with people, right? The reality is that the People's National Movement is the ones that created the bloody system. No, because I ain't even want to hear.
I agree with you. They did.
But that's the reason we in trouble today.
No, they didn't create this system. What they did? Hold on. It is the
colonial
system
that we allowed for Trinidad and Tobago to operate under,
and they tweak it to suit them.
Tweak what? They kept it the same way, and they misguided the people of Trinidad
they
and
make
Tobago.
it even worse.
Of course.
Correct.
But if we agree in there,
right?
The PNM is the problem in Trinidad and Tobago and has always been the problem.
But then the system that the PNM creates is not attractive and it's not good for the people. So come back to the same thing I was saying.
Because
it come back to the same thing I was saying, David.
It is attractive. No, because it might not be likable, and for something to be attractive don't mean you like it or no. All right, it's something that pulls you in that direction. All right, and it's the direction the country has been going in for a while. But the problem that we face in here is that the non-voters just don't vote. Right, that's the problem. It's not attractive enough for them to vote, or they don't vote. They don't choose sides.
You know that was deliberately done, right?
I know that, but the people had to be stupid in that.
They're not stupid.
Tabakito on.
He's still on?
He's still on.
Tabakito.
Okay, I love you.
Go ahead, Tabakito.
I love you, Tabakito.
Yeah, David, give me a minute, but let me close. I don't think David catch where I'm going in terms of the systematic system.
Mm-hmm.
And David, you are a brilliant intellectual brother. And I'm saying, understand when I use the word the systematic system. The governance structure will always be there. Let me repeat it. The governance structure will always be there. But the general system is not working for the people, and you of yourself admit that. And if that general system is not working, the people are going to feel alienated. That is why I said I am taking off my political cap to make such
that don't mean
statements.
that you don't do nothing, though.
No, you're going inside the body politics. And I'm saying I divorce myself from politics to talk about the systematic system. And if you want to talk about the systematic system, then you would understand the decadence in the system.
Right.
But time does not afford us. I would want to come back. This is a fluid and heated discussion.
Yes, I think we have to do this tomorrow. We have to talk about this tomorrow because we're running out of time right now. We have an ad to play?
Yeah, we have a commercial.
Yeah, we'll play that commercial and then we will come back.
Too much commercials on this,
we will get commercials yet.
Yeah, too much on this. Listen, it is 5 minutes.
5 minutes, yeah. So play that commercial and we'll come back here.
Talk City 91.1. Thought-provoking conversations, bold perspectives, voices you trust. Talk City 91.1 is launching bigger, bolder, and more powerful than ever before.
Yes, Talk City 91.1 FM.
A brand new era of talk radio is here. With voices you know, trust, and respect. Get ready for an all-new lineup of the very best in talk. Andy Williams, Lennox Smith, Stephen Reese, Mr. X, Derek Charbodi, Roland Stewart, Sharon Farfan, Sudath Prasad, Heavy Duty, Alex Asing, Karen Francisco, Cherry Lean Lewis, Short Pants, and more of the voices shaping the national conversation. From hard-hitting current affairs to real community issues, culture, politics, social development, and the stories that matter most to you. This is where Trinidad and Tobago comes to talk.
It's all good right here on Talk City 91.1, where we're going to give you something new, something hot every day, Monday to Friday.
Listen on 91.1 FM and connect on Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok. New shows, new features, big giveaways. Talk City 91.1. Your city, your voice.
Hey, up for this exciting challenge? Confident about your business? If you are, the 1020 feature is just what we need. It's where you give your customers 10 reasons in 20 seconds why they should shop by you. This fun-filled feature will be captured, packaged, and aired on television and promoted on social media simultaneously. Small, medium, and large businesses call or WhatsApp 764-3378 or 313-4215. Let's feature your business. 1020 with Junior K. It's affordable, effective, and fun.
right now on Under the Radar. A very heated conversation here. The live stream really on fire.
And unfortunately, we run out of time. You have any voice notes or anything to take before?
Somebody's on a 4 minutes.
A 4 minutes voice note? No, we can't play that voice note.
We have another one. We have a very short one. Oh no, she just sent 3. We can take all 3. We ain't screening it now. Go ahead.
Heavy. We're going Copacabana tonight on Donald Street. We're going Copa. We're going to change the oil. Right?
What kind of?
300. Or changes 300.
That every time? Right? Or that you sure every time? We weren't talking about that?
This is ours. Book yourself with a big time hotel and have it come to we. And nobody in see we business. You understand?
Everyone, you know what's going on,
right? We ain't big so.
What he talking about?
No, what you have going on? Because he called for you, hear how the voice not start.
Heavy.
That's why I trying to put me in place.
Have you plugged your boat right quick now? Not your boat right, yeah. Sorry.
Hello.
Yeah, you didn't want it?
We're talking about?
Yeah.
I have no boat ride. I have no party. Okay? So 1 minute before we go, so we got to wrap up. Go ahead and wrap up.
Is he politician?
We have to wrap up.
The lies that happening in studio here today.
What you talking about? You just like that man with about Copa and going. What kind of thing is that, boy? Are they trying to put me up?
Hey, all right. Anyway. Thank you so much for joining today. We have just 1 minute to the hour, so keep shooting for the stars and everything that you do with your Nazareth. If you could see it, then you can 100% be it. And remember, the moment you choose to give up, it's the moment a new star is born. Heavy.
All right. Until tomorrow, we're back here, same time, same place, right here on Talk City 91.1 FM. Stay safe.
All right. I'm going up with Encore. I'll go up with my music here first. Yeah, man. I like this song, you know. All right, I like this song, Trinidad and Tobago. Stay safe. Have a great one.
You never used to show no